Good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing? Let's do that. Good evening. Who's on with me? Share this to my page. Hello, hello, hello. When you come on, can you say something to me, please? I gotta look at my thing because I can't see the comments. Uh-oh. Hi, Robert. Good evening, good evening. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Corday. Hi, everybody. You're good evening, good evening. If you come in and speak and share the live, let's talk for a few moments. I am back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? So, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Glad to be alive today. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? All right. So, where do I start? First, welcome to Hot Conversations with Jeauninè. Let's do that first. This is a time for me to share, and time is the peak. It is my mission to embrace, to encourage, to enlighten, to empower, and to educate men, women, young boys, young girls, to become the best versions of themselves by assisting them with tools and the necessities for change. Tonight, I want to talk about the Grace for His Glory Women's Conference that Hope Christian Center had this past weekend. I'm sure that everyone, hi, Lady Walker, I hope you're feeling better. I know that everyone who was a part of this weekend may be still resting. Exhausted is a word. However, I want to say refreshed. We had an awesome time. Oh my God. Such an awesome time this weekend. And I just want to tap into a few things that happened this weekend. I'm trying to get to my Instagram. All right, I'm talking to everybody because I can't find it. What an awesome time we had Friday night. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Friday night we had Pastor Donis McCoy. The oil that rests on her. And if you didn't see this weekend, if you go to Hope Christian Center, the real HCC, and I'll try to have someone drop the link. Go back and watch the replays. Oh, we're on Facebook and YouTube tonight. No Instagram. Okay, good. Thanks, Nate. So Friday night was, from the intercessory prayer, Mother Parker and Sister Sean did a amazing job with an intercessory prayer, opening the service and charging the atmosphere was their assignment, and they did absolutely phenomenal. The Woman of Hope Christian Center showed up and showed out this weekend. This is our first women's conference here at Hope Christian Center. And as I said during the services, we've had women's conferences at True Praise Christian Worship Center. So it's not the first in reference to having or sponsoring or preparing and planning. Is just the first one here at Hope Christian Center. And so intercessory prayer was phenomenal. I have to shout out the best band, not fully yet, but the best band, and that's Robert Jones. Hey, Lady Cox. That's Robert Jones and Caleb Smith. Oh my God. My glasses are a little dirty. When I say the level of professionalism, the level of expertise in song choice. Oh my God. And hi, Pastor Burrows, how are you? Song choice, in execution, in their flow. I can't thank y'all enough for showing up, for dedicating your time, even maybe sacrificing your time to ensure that the music ministry was represented in the spirit of excellence. You guys did an awesome, awesome job. Thank you so much. And that's every night. Every night, they executed very well, very well. Praise and worship, awesome. Those that were there, Sister Jakaya, Sister Aquisha, Jocelyn, thank you so much for stepping in. You're appreciated. Thank you so much. Jalil, who was also there, you guys did an awesome job, as always. But for this women's conference, you guys came in with a mind to serve and to lead us into praise and worship. And thank you. I appreciate you. Let me thank you for trusting me. Absolutely, absolutely. To the flow of the service, to the speaker, Pastor Donis McCoy. Oh my God. If you haven't had her at your ministry, those who are watching or will do a replay, find her. Get her to come to your ministry. She is definitely tapped in with God. She definitely hears him clearly and accurately. She hears him. And we are grateful for meeting her and for the connection and the sisterhood that will go on from here. She was a blessing and even came back Saturday evening as well as Sunday morning for service. So I'm appreciative of that. That she came out to support even after her time of ministering. That's not something often that happens, that if someone has additional time, that they would come and still support the remaining of the conference. And she was the singing preachers. Lady Mo, when I say, oh, you can preach and sing, and she's an author, so please find her. I believe her name on Facebook is Donis McCoy. She has books that she has. I believe she has some other merchandise. Please go and support her in all her endeavors. She is a God sent. And I am also thanking God for Sister Sean, who did the introductory. And she had already said she is on fire. She loves God. She's coming with the word. And as I told Sister Sean, I trust your judgment. And so she did exactly more than we could have asked her to do in allowing God to use her. So Friday night was awesome. But what else we did during the conference, I wanted to take time out to celebrate some women in ministry that I met through ministry, friends outside of that, wanted to celebrate women just to let them know that they are seen, they are heard, and that they are loved, and that, hey, Mother Parker, you came on late. Well, let me tell you, I thank you for intercessory prayer, okay? You did an awesome, awesome job. And I know for you, it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. And I appreciate you for consenting and for taking us through to the throne of grace in our intercessory prayer. You charged the atmosphere along with the other women. And I believe that is one of the reasons why God came in as heavy as he did, because you called on him, told him we needed him, not just for things, but we also needed him present as he always is, but we wanted him in the room so that he can feel the glory that we wanted to give to him. So thank you so much for being a part of this women's conference. So hi, Lady Sam. So I wanted to celebrate some women. It doesn't take from the other women that weren't celebrated this year, but there was some people that were laid on my heart to celebrate in this moment. And so Friday night, we celebrated Minister Peak for the Inspiration Award. Now I'm saying this off the top of my head. Let's see how well I can do for the Inspiration Award. And as I always tell her, keep going. Like, don't stop at one place. Keep going, because there's more for us. Like, sometimes we hold up all of the blessings and the manifestations that God has for us because we stop, because we pause, because we procrastinate. And so my conversation to her is always to keep going no matter what. And that's the message for everyone tonight. No matter where you are in this moment, keep going. There's more on the other side. I'm not saying that there won't be struggle and trials and tribulations on the other side, because we know that that is a part of life. But there is more on the other side. Just keep going. And we wanted to celebrate her in her achievements, in her desires, the visions that she has for herself. She's moving. There's momentum. Hi, Jennifer. I missed you so much this weekend, and I pray Kennedy is doing well or doing better. Missed you all this weekend. So we wanted to celebrate her in her accomplishments. To again let her know we see you, we're proud of you, we're inspired by your consistency, by your dedication, and even though sometimes we may feel like nobody sees, someone is always watching, whether it's to be negative or to be positive. Somebody's always watching. So Minister Peak, be encouraged tonight. You're not feeling well, and we're praying that God would heal your body. And this flu is going around rampantly. It's disrespecting the folks. So I'm praying for you that you get better soon. Make sure you take care of yourself. We also celebrated Sister Sean's mother, Mother Virginia Harris, and she received the Philanthropy Award because there's so much stuff that she does in and out of her community. And she's also poured into Hope Christian Center, where she did some book bags for our children, and she had them filled with school supplies. I mean, just filled to the brim. And we wanted to celebrate her. And again, that's Sister Sean's mother, and the fact that she has birthed beautiful children who all are career-driven, community-driven entrepreneurs. She has birthed a wealth of jewels into the earth, and we wanted to celebrate her as well. Love her. And then we also celebrated Sister Sean's sister, Shankita Brantley, who is an entrepreneur. I mean, several businesses. She has a restaurant here in Georgia, JR Crickets in Riverdale. So if you're in Georgia, please go visit her. She has some wings called the Dirty Bird wings. Phenomenal. They taste amazing. Okay. Amazing. We love you too. We love you too. And so Friday was, I mean, amazing, amazing. And then Saturday for the registrants, I also wanted to have an opportunity for women to come together in the spirit of sisterhood, um, to pour into each other, to hear and see each other, to have an opportunity to be enlightened and empowered and encouraged, right? In a safe space. Society is about bickering and arguing and not liking and having attitudes and feeling some kind of way. It's 2025 and there are fires that are killing families. With all of the things that's going on, I think that it's time for maturity to step up and step forward, and we follow suit. And so I wanted to have an opportunity of sharing with the women, and Miss Patrice Alexander came. And when she started, I was in awe because I try to be very detailed in planning. And I try to make sure that I hit all areas possible. And she started with an icebreaker. And I was like, how could I forget to do an icebreaker? But that at that moment proved to me that it was right and that she was right and that things went according to the way it was supposed to be, and every area was provided for. I'll say that. Every area was provided for. But she did an amazing job, and we were able to share and encourage each other, even enlighten each other. And I'm so grateful for the new connection with Miss Patrice Alexander. She is a licensed counselor, and she is awesome, awesome, awesome. And if anybody wants to reach out to her, I will get her information and put it out there for those to reach out if they need to. You know, in some generations, counseling was a no-no. It was, that's not something that you do. And in the church world at one time, it was, God will fix it. God got you. God is going to do this and God is going to do that. And I'm not saying that God won't. But what God did was he gave us common sense to know that if there's a need of healthy conversation, shameless plug, of you talking how you feel in that moment, or speaking to someone to gain tools on how to adjust or adapt to where you are or where you need to be, it's necessary. It's necessary. And anybody who tells you otherwise probably needs a couch. Missed y'all too, but tuned in virtually. Thank you so much. We love you. We love you. Y'all, we love y'all. Thank you so much for your prayers, because I know you've been praying for the success of the conference. And thank you for lending your mom to us. I love her. Absolutely adore Pastor Smith. Love her. Love her. So, okay, so where are we? So we're at Saturday, the brunch. The brunch. So I also wanted an opportunity, like I had things in my brain, to allow our culinary ministry, big ups to our culinary ministry at Hope Christian Center, Lady Kim and Lady Esther, superb at everything that they do. But I wanted this to be an opportunity that we all got a chance to be poured into. And so I didn't want them to have to do the shopping and the cooking and the preparing and the plating and the serving, to give them an opportunity to rest, to hear, to process, to digest. I wanted them to have an opportunity to be a part. And I pray that the break on Saturday, I mean, we cleaned up a little bit because Mr. Reggie Cooper. Oh my God. Sister Sean's husband. Hi, Jakaya. Sam, the icebreaker was so fun. Oh my God. The icebreaker was amazing. It was amazing. Hi, Jakaya. Hi, Lady Kim. Mr. Reggie Cooper. Oh my goodness. Of course his name is Reggie. But he is a chef, and I asked him if he would. He actually prepared for us at our last women's gathering. Hi, Lady Sharon, how are you? At our last ladies gathering, he prepared a meal for us. And once the conference was actually in place, I was like, well, if he did this and it's giving Lady Kim and my mom an opportunity to woosah, let's ask him again. And he consented. Oh my goodness, the brunch. Now I know some of you wasn't there for the brunch, but let me tell you what we had. Pancakes, sausages, sliders with egg, cheese, and sausage on it. And it was like a little bit of melted butter on top. Shrimp and grits. Oh my Lord. We had fruit trays, we had turkey bacon, we had pork bacon, we had eggs. What else that we have? When I say the food was absolutely delicious and it was more than enough, absolutely phenomenal. Thank you to Samantha. Always for our setup, for placement, for your creative vases, for your I just got a text message from Nate. He said he's hungry. And hash browns. Thank you, Lady Sharon. I'm Lady Kim, how can I forget the hash browns? Those were amazing with the bell peppers and the onions. Thank you, Mr. Reggie. Sean, if you see this, please, again, extend my gratitude to Mr. Reggie for taking time out of his day, because he was there from 9 o'clock in the morning preparing this brunch for us, making sure everything was warm and delicious. Jakaya, it was good. Yes, it was. What's happening? Yes, it was, ladies. The food was amazing, amazing. So thank you, Mr. Reggie, for your time, for your quality of work, for the meal that you made and executed. Amazing. Samantha came in and did our tables and our centerpieces. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And Sister Sean, thank you, because she was there with her husband, ensuring that everything was done and taken care of. And once he finished cooking, he cleaned up after himself. Y'all, he cleaned up after himself. He did an amazing job. The food was amazing, top tier. Lady Kim will always be able to have a break as long as Mr. Reggie is available. Okay. Amazing. It was amazing. And so we had amazing time there. And of course, it's the desire to keep that momentum, to keep that sisterhood flowing, and the opportunity to share and to pour. That's something that we want to continue. And then everyone left from there, and I said I was going to take a nap. That didn't work. But then we came back for service on Saturday with Pastor Felicia Smith. Yeah, excuse me, I look crazy. I am tired. But listen, Pastor Felicia Smith. Let me go back to musicians. Saturday night, music on point. Like, it correlated with the grace for his glory. Cleaned up and bounced. Yes, he did. He cleaned up and left. Okay. I was like, he could have stayed for a minute, but he left. I'm appreciative of him. The song choice for Saturday was amazing. It just went. It was just in there. It just was in there. Need him at the Men's Fellowship. We may could borrow. You may could borrow him, Dad. We may. Okay, we may. Let's see how that works. Saturday. Okay, let me go. Before I go to Saturday evening, let me stop and pause because I'm trying to go day by day. I want to give a special salute and thank you to the Men of Hope. Deacon Saki, Pastor Brown. Thank you so much, Pastor Brown. I know he's not on Facebook, but Lady Kim, please tell Pastor Brown I said thank you. And to Deacon Reeves and to Brother Fennell. They did an amazing job with security. They did an amazing job with ushering. I had something in my head and I knew that it could be done. And that was also to give the women an opportunity to be poured into without having to serve. And I'm appreciative because I believe that opportunity, I'm about to start crying. It's difficult to serve and receive a pour at the same time. And so it was my desire to let all of the women have that chance to just be poured into and not have to try to get bits and pieces. Hi, Sean. Thank you so much for jumping on. You got to go back to the beginning because I've been mentioning your name for the longest. But just wanted to thank you and Mr. Cooper for your sacrifice, for your love, for this conference. He did a phenomenal job, and please let him know that I am so appreciative of him, and that now the men want to have him help them. I'm gonna have to make sure that they do it right, but thank you. Just wanted to do a recap of everything. The vision, again, it was to allow the women to be able to catch everything instead of some parts. And spoke to Pastor Brown, and he was like, I'll get with the men and I'll see what we could do. And so thank you for being there, for being on time, for standing firm and executing, giving the women opportunity to enjoy the service fully. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. So Saturday evening, oh my God, like there's so many moments that, you know, I've been trying to go back to, and like some of it was kind of like, I have to go back and watch the lives. I have to go back and watch lives, but there was so many moments, again, from the praise and worship, from the intercessory prayer, Sister Sean and Mother Parker, to the women coming and praying and charging the atmosphere on Saturday evening as well. And the music selections was phenomenal to what the conference purpose was. And to the celebrants that we celebrated on Saturday night, Pastor Vanessa Smith, who is a member and a pastor at Rehoboth Nations Ministries with Apostle White and Bishop White. And she's not in the forefront, but you see her. Every time you see Apostle White, you see her. When there's things going on and she's able to support, you see her. When you go there, you see her smiling and loving on you. And I know that she's been in ministry for a long time, and wanted to just celebrate her, to tell her as well, you're seen and you're loved and you're appreciated. And I pray that she feels just that after that award. And then we had a award for Lady Venus Walker, but she was sick. But we still have it for you, Lady Walker. So when we can meet up together, we want to give you that. And that award was a survivor award, because we know that you have been through some situations and some afflictions. And to see the picture that I saw today on Facebook, new hairstyle, but you look radiant and beautiful. And we are grateful to God that you maintain the push to survive everything that you've been through. So you have been an inspiration to us, and we wanted to celebrate you. And I do have your certificate, and we'll get together so that I can give that to you. Sister Sean, every time I think about it, I get so I'm surprised I got tear ducts left. One of them always serving the men. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We always serve y'all. This is why I came, and this is what I needed, the poor. Mo. One of the defining moments for me, two defining moments, and that I just wanted to mention. And I'm not, the conference isn't about me. The conference is about the woman of hope. But I wanted to talk about two things that were it's like a speechless moment. And I had to go back to see this. But there was a moment on Friday night that Pastor Donis McCoy was ministering, and she started to minister to me. And by this time, of course, my eyes are closed and I'm crying. But I heard her say, as she was coming close to me, and when I went back to watch that portion, I didn't watch all of the live, but just that portion of the live, she made a comment. And mind you, I don't know, I've never met this lady before. Now, it has come to my attention that I've been in fellowship with her, but this is back in 2006, 2007, when I lived in Georgia. At that time, I was here for about a year's time. And I was serving with the church, that fellowship with the church that she was at. I don't remember, but they said that, you know, we did fellowship together. Other than that, I don't know her. But in that moment, she said, I came for you. And why that's significant to me, and y'all please forgive me if I start crying. What was significant, because again, it wasn't about me. It was about us. It was about what we needed in the moment. But it just gave me a moment of gratitude, because it proved that he hears me. So that was, you know, everybody's saying, I got what I needed. I got what I needed as well. I got what I needed as well. And it wasn't a selfish get, but I pray that everybody came to get what they needed to get, and that they got that. But that was a defining moment for me, because it was basically God reminding me that he hears me. And so that blessed me. And then Pastor Felicia came, and like, there's no way in the world you could tell me that these two women are not at the mouth of God. You can't tell me that both of them was not. He spoke through both of them. I mean, accurately. I mean, with power yet grace, to deliver a powerful word both nights. Sean, oh my God. The authority that they stood in to minister and to speak the prophetic flow of God was amazing. It was amazing, and it was mandated, and an assignment that had to be carried out by you. Sean, didn't we talk about this yesterday? I don't want to cry anymore. They came, and I mean, I don't have the words to say what they did, because when I say amazing, amazing. And this is another defining moment just for Jeauninè. But Saturday night, Pastor Felicia said to me, and this made be like, what you talk about, Jeauninè? But if you go back and watch the live, she said to me, and that going into a room and forgetting why it was in there is not dementia. Now, I didn't think about it being dementia, but what was crazy, not crazy, what was God, again, reminding me that he sees and he hears me. That same day, Saturday, as I was preparing to come back to the church, me and AJ was in my room gathering all my items and stuff. And I left out of my bedroom and went into my second bedroom and went in there and said, what did I come in here for? And I was like, okay, let me go back inside my bedroom. Maybe if I look around, I'll remember why I went into the second bedroom. So I went back inside the bedroom, didn't remember. So I went back and AJ said to me, say what you're looking for before you go in there. Someone bring that tissue. Shut up, Nate. Say what you're going to say before you go inside there. So I was like, okay. So whatever I was looking for, I said it, went in the room and got it. It happened again. He was like, didn't I say what you need before you go in the room so you'll remember what you're going in there for. So the fact that this lady said, ain't no one there. Okay, you know Christian is on the last level, not paying me no attention. The fact that Pastor Smith said that exact thing, like, sometimes a reminder that he hears you and that he speaks to you is needed and necessary. And it is my prayer that this conference reminded everybody that was there that they are graced for this. Pastor Donis McCoy said, to God be the glory. Pastor Felicia came back and said that it was going to be heavy. And oh boy, was it heavy. But those two defining moments meant the absolute world to Jeauninè, to me. Because again, this wasn't a conference specific to anyone, but to everyone, to get what they needed and to give what he deserved. We wanted it to be about what he provides to us or what we have petitioned before him, but also us giving him what's due to him. That was the mission, basically. And so also we gave an award to my mother. And amazing. My mother has been in ministry all of her life. And when God shifted my dad to start a ministry, my mother, I don't know if she was like, yeah, let's go for it. I'm sure she thought about it, okay? Grace for this. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are graced to survive. Yes, ma'am. Graced in power. Yes, ma'am. It was so good. Listen, you brought back a defining moment when you opened up the altar. I needed that. Sure, you're not listening to me. I'm going to get through this. I got this. We celebrated mommy because she's always there. No matter what we are doing, my mother is there. Sometimes she's the first, and even though mommy wants everybody to think that she's 50, right? And I'm 50. I want her to be able to continue to grow in grace and not have to I want it to be at this point because she wants to, right? And it is always at this point that mommy wants to. But all that she gives and all that she does, it's not about just her being my mother, because she is a great member. She does what's necessary for her church. She loves her ministry. She does above and beyond, and she does not have to. So yes, it couldn't have been what it was and what it is and what will come without her. She's in a grocery store right now, so when she watches the replay, Mom, you are celebrated, appreciated. I am grateful to God that you're here and that you are showing up to everything in grace and style. Of course, a little bit of feistiness, but we appreciate you. So it was an honor for me to celebrate her for the many, many years. You know, sometimes they look just to the pastor. He's married, but they look just to the pastor. And as I said the other day, that believe it or not, the wife or the husband can either break or make the ministry by what they do and what they don't do. So I'm grateful to God that she stuck in there, that she paved the way for so many women today. My mother is like me. We speak our minds in love. Look, if she's talking to you and she's loving on you and, you know, she's telling you don't do this or put your coat on, it's because she loves you and she cares. And so we wanted to celebrate her for all that she does. And it was amazing, amazing celebration. Yes, Sister Sonia, I needed it as well. Oh, wow. Wow. So that was amazing Saturday night. The vendors, oh my God. Like, I don't even know if Sister Sean thought I was crazy when I just kind of explained what I saw, right? I don't know if she was like, but when it comes to me, it comes to me a certain kind of way. And if anybody knows me, those she loves, she chastises. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She also feeds you too. Hold on, my seat feel like it's dropping down. I gotta get another chair. See, there I go. I was dropping down. The vendors. So anybody that knows me, like, order is necessary for my life. Like, things have to make sense to me in order for it to flow. And there were just some things that I saw, some things that I wanted, and I'm all about, if anybody knows me, I'm all about support. Yes, she will, AJ. She will feed you. Yes, she will. I'm all about support. So I wanted to encourage small businesses, entrepreneurs. I wanted to embrace them in what they're giving and what they're doing. I wanted to pour into them with an opportunity for them to sell their merchandise and their items. I also wanted them the opportunity to gain money from selling their items. And that's something that I will always do. In hope, and even with Heart Conversations, even when I did my launch, I had vendors because I like to pour back into. That's everything about me is about the ministry. It helps in some kind of way. Period. The end. And we wanted to be able to pour into them. And so we had some vendors who came, and I'm going to shout out. All right. So y'all have to keep me honest. So, Felicia with Paparazzi, I think it's Fierce and Sassy Paparazzi. She comes to all of the events that we had, and she said to me, she even made a post actually on Facebook, but she told me she had an amazing time. And I asked her, did you do well? Are you okay with what you did? And she said yes. So I'm grateful that she came. Her and her mom came. And we had Miss Chinchilla with her bakery, her cakes and her sweet potato pies. Oh my goodness. My son just had one and was like, where did you get this from? We appreciate her coming. I believe that Sister Sean's sister-in-law, she always makes our little desserts and stuff. I mentioned a cake pop to AJ the other day. He was like, I didn't have a cake pop. I was like, oh, I think that was at one of the women's functions. I think he got a little mad though. But her bakery items are Amazing. Okay. We also had, I believe, Rainbow Bakeries, Miss Samantha, who also came with cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake. She had Biscoff cheesecake. She had German chocolate cake. She had some cakes. So we got some things from her. She enjoyed her time. We also had Lady Sharon, who is an author, and she had some of her books and some items. Lady Sharon always supports everything we do. Lady Sharon, thank you so, so much. You overhear that we're cleaning the church and you show up. You've been an amazing asset to our ministry, and I appreciate every effort, everything you do. Come and you serve, cleaning up the church. And I told you I need you to jump in here, and you was like, whatever you need me to do. You are an asset to the ministry. You are an asset to the kingdom, and I pray that you got something out of this. But thank you for being a vendor. Thank you for being a partner. Thank you for loving on us. Thank you for always showing up. You are appreciated, Lady Sharon, for all you do. And it is my prayer that God does exactly what you need him to do. So the vendors, who am I missing? Miss Yolanda McClendon came in with her t-shirts on Sunday to sell. Thank you, Yolanda. She's always around and helping in some kind of way. Her presence is there. And she participated as a vendor. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I think there was another Samantha there who came with some journals. She was selling some journals. So thank you so much for you coming. I am appreciative to all of the vendors who came. I pray that their businesses was blessed by those who purchased from them. But I'm also happy that they each were able to come into the service, because yes, we want to support them, and yes, we want them to sell their items, but I also believe that them being able to be poured into is important as well. So they were able to come into the services and be blessed by the services. I mean, an amazing women's conference. Amazing. And this Sunday we closed out our women's conference. I was a ball of emotions. Like, if I could just tell a story about Saturday night. God is awesome in all his ways. And I'm grateful for him being who he is, staying true to who he is, always on time, and being gracious as kind as he is. And Sunday was a lot of pressure for a lot of reasons. It was a lot of pressure. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Samantha. Also, I have to give a huge shout out to our audio tech, Corday McLean. Oh, my BFF, Corday, thank you so much. I'm sure he's probably stopped watching by now. But Corday, I appreciate you for coming and for assisting with the live and the cameras. You are appreciated 1,000 times. Thank you so much for all you did for the conference, by running those cameras and making sure the sound was accurate and everything looked nice. Thank you, Corday. We appreciate you. Also, Nate, thank you so much. As always, Nate, as always. I tell everybody, Nate is also my best friend. He made sure that the lives was done. If you look at the lives, please also notice that the Women of Excellence had our own banner at the bottom. It's called the lower third. And we had that. So thanks, Nate, for all you do. Yes, y'all McLeans are special, and y'all got to be related. Yes. So I want to thank Kingdom. I said it wrong all week, and I apologize. It is Glow Getters Creations Kingdom Essentials Apparel, who provided all of our t-shirts. Oh my God, the t-shirts were gorgeous. Our bags, thank you. Everyone got a journal with their name on the journal. I mean, top tier. Every part of this conference was top tier. We're going to toot our horn a day. That conference was done in the spirit of excellence. I mean, the journals had your names on it. Felicia, hi. Everybody, please go to Felicia's page so that you can shop paparazzi with her all of the time, and not just for the women's conference, or she also comes to our convocation. So please go follow her page and shop. Thank you so much, Felicia, for being a part of this women's conference. You and Mom love y'all dearly, and pray that you were blessed spiritually as well as financially by the conference. But the bags had little pouches on them with the names on them. We had custom pins. Thank you, Sister Sean. We had mirrors with scripture. We had lotion with scripture verses on it. We had, you love your bag and your journal? Oh my God. We had, what else was inside there? Keychains. Come on. Miss Veronica is who did all of our items. She has a team, Jazz and Brandon. Thank you all so much for the t-shirts. They came out perfect. The bags came out perfect. And is there a link for her page? Definitely been using my journal this weekend. Okay. Let me see. I believe let's see. I believe she might be on Facebook. I am going to do another, I'm going to do a post where I get everybody's links or their names to try to drop it in so that everybody will have her to reach out to her. Give her your work. If you're having a event and you need t-shirts or you need bags or accessories, I don't care what it is. She also did our certificates for all of our award holders. She did the certificates. She did our welcome signs for our vendors, because if you went to the back, you saw a vendor sign that said welcome to the Fierce and Sassy paparazzi. So we had welcome signs for our vendors. We had lanyards. Everybody got a badge. Her work is awesome. Everyone received a badge. What else? Makeup bags and keychains. And it was so much stuff inside the bag. The only thing we didn't put in the bag, and let me apologize, was snacks. Somebody said they was looking for snacks in the bag. We didn't do nothing with food. We left all that to Mr. Reggie because we knew he would handle it for Saturday. But we didn't put any snacks in the bag. So next time we'll make sure that we'll put a little snack here or there. But those, Brandon. Oh my God. Hi, Brandon. Brandon, please tell your mom, drop your mom's social media, wherever her business is, drop that information, please, so that we can blow her page up with business, okay? We want these vendors to prosper, not just at this conference, but forever. We want them, as they're in their entrepreneurship, to receive help from us always. So we want to support all of them by any means necessary. So if you're having something and you need a vendor, reach out to them. If you're having something and you need bags or t-shirts, she does everything. She does mugs. She does tumblers. Sister Sean got a tumbler inside her box. She does tumblers. She does everything. And it is with the spirit of excellence. The shirts were folded in their packages with their names on it. The bags were already assembled for us with their names on it. Sister Sean got some blessed oil and asked Bishop to cover it. And we were able to put that inside all of the bags. Thank you again, Sister Sean, for all your help with the things that you added to the bag and the frames and the everything. Thank you so much. But Brenda, please thank Jazz for me and yourself for driving them to us and to making sure that part of the conference was done, and it was done in the spirit of excellence. Sunday was awesome time. All right, there we go, everybody. Glow Getters Creation. Please go love it. Go love her and reach out to her for any additional work. Thank you, Sister Sam, for all you do, being right by my side, making sure that administrative work is taken care of and that I'm taken care of. I appreciate it so much. In closing, because I don't want to be on here long, because I could go on and on and on and on about this conference, okay? Because I feel like I'm missing a good part. But I just wanted to come on and thank the Women of Hope, and of course thank Bishop for the opportunity to serve the women, to have this women's conference and to allow us to, to go forth in the women's ministry. We're praying for Pastor Jackie, who I was able to speak to today and pray with today. She is feeling a little better, but we want to keep her in prayer. Love you more. We always have a great time every time we come. Yes, please shout with me. Link is there. Shop Paparazzi. Link is there. Y'all go and support them. Thank y'all so much. In closing, everybody, whether you registered, whether you showed up, whether you assisted in some type of way, thank you. I've gotten so many responses about this conference that is overwhelming, yet it is so refreshing. And I'm grateful that, again, Bishop gave us the opportunity. I'm grateful for the opportunity even to be able to minister on Sunday. And I want to leave with you, again, as I said during service yesterday, reading the book of Luke when it talks about the women with the issue of blood. Sometimes we're reading, and I thank God that, you can read the same verses and get a different revelation out of it. But what I want to say to everybody tonight is, again, what was different to me in reading that passage of scripture was that it was 12 years that she was afflicted. And what impressed me was that she kept going. And so keep going. No matter if you're afflicted or not, keep going. Don't allow anything or anyone to deter you from reaching the hem. Right? Because when we are looking for him, he's not moving. He's still there. We got to do the movement. We got to get up and we got to press. We have to press to him to get what we need. And that is my desire for everyone, that no matter what's going on, no matter what situation you're faced with, I don't care what situation it is. My declaration will always be that I believe God. But my declaration is always that we are graced to survive it and it all. We are graced for this. And we have to make sure that we are encouraging in ourselves that we are graced for this. Don't give up. Most times when we try to give up, we're right there. We're right after him. We just got to press just a little bit harder to get to where we have to go. So I encourage you all tonight to keep pressing on, no matter what. It's the trials and tribulations are going to come. And that's why I also read my favorite scripture, think it not strange concerning these fiery trials that come to try you, as though some strange thing has happened, which means we already know the enemy going to try us, right? We need to be prepared. And if we are afflicted at any point in time, get up from that place and get to the hem of his garment. Period. Then Get to the Him by any means necessary. We are graced for this. You are graced for this. And if you need to speak that to yourself every single day, speak it to yourself until you're able to walk proudly in it so that you can fulfill the purpose that God has given you. I love you all, and there's nothing that you can do about it. It's not how you love me that affects my life, but it's how I love you that affects my life. We had an amazing Women's Conference 2025, and I'm looking for more. I'm looking for God to do more for us. But where we are, what we got from this conference, maintain and retain the experience. Maintain and retain the experience that you had and the experience that you had with God. He will never, ever leave you. But if you're in a place, it is my declaration to you to get up from where you are and get to the Him. Love y'all. Bye.